All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you in this video how to do background colors in Google Docs as well as Google Slides and how to adjust the page size and orientation. Okay, so I'm going to start off in Google Docs. I'm going to start by showing you how to do the background color. So I'm going to go over here to File, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom here and choose Page Setup. And you can see here, I've got the option to have it pageless, but that's a little more involved than we're going to get with this right now. But if you have time to play with that, it's fun to play with. All right, so you can see here, my default orientation is portrait mode, just like for you. If you need to change it to landscape mode, you're going to choose landscape, click OK. That switches it to like if you had a sheet of notebook paper and you turned it sideways, okay? If you want to do the color, come down here to page setup. You're going to do the same way. You've got options down here for page color. You can see they give you some pre-selected options, or you can come up here and play around with the custom color settings. I personally don't do that usually because that's just a little more extra than I prefer to be. So I'm going to choose a color here. If I wanted to adjust margins, I could do that here. Personally, I set my margins a little narrower than what the default for Google Docs is because I try to cram so much on each page, but you can do that however you'd like. So once you've got it how you want it, you're just going to click OK. And there it is. So I'm going to switch over to Google Slides, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to File, and I'm going to go way down here to page setup. It's not quite at the bottom, but it's pretty close. So this is where you would adjust the size of your screen. Now, if you wanted this to be more like the size of an actual sheet of paper as the students interact with it, you can come down here and do custom. And I always do this wrong the first way. Let's see if I can get it right this time. And I'm going to adjust it to an 11 by 8.5 inch document. And you can see you've got different options here. I click apply. Looks like I did it right. Okay, so if I want to do a background, a couple ways I can do that. You can see right now I have the word background up here, but I don't always have that. If I have a text box active, you can see it just magically disappeared. So if I don't see the word background, I can also come up here to the word slide, and I can change my background this way. So again, I've got colors. There are solid colors. What I like about slides is they have gradients of colors. It's got a little ombre thing going on. Again, you can choose custom colors, or they also give you the option to choose an image, but I would suggest being real careful with this if you're using this for a HyperDoc, because you don't want any images to interfere with the text or anything else that you're going to have. You want to try to make it as clear visually as you possibly can. So I'm going to go ahead and add this on. All right, so that is the backgrounds and adjusting orientation and sizes in Slides and in Google Docs.